Welcome back to Niall Points. I'm Neil and this is Thomas, and today we are starting our series reacting to the entries to this year's UMK Finnish national selection. And boy, does it look good. I think we should just get into it. The first song that's been released is Cyan Kicks, and it is Dancing with Demons. So let's take a watch.
Out of my mind, dancing with my demons like the queens in the dead of night. Out of my mind, as one with all the creatures, I will dance till the day I die. Dance till the day, dance till the day, dance till the day, dance till the day. Out of my mind, dancing with my demons, I will dance till the day I die.
Okay, so that is Cyan Kicks. Thomas, let's get into it straight off. What's your initial impression?
I'm a little conflicted, and I'll tell you why. I love every single thing about this. The music video to start with was insane. It was so good. Like I didn't know where to look first. I don't know what that thing was that was sort of like wrapping its tail around her neck. If it was some kind of like reptile-ish thing, I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I thought it was the demon that kept sort of having there in the CGI.
That makes
I assumed
sense.
it had some sort of legs or limb that did that.
However, the reason I'm conflicted a little bit is that each time the chorus drops, I feel sort of let down. I feel like the chorus is sort of tame and a little generic compared to the rest of the song. It's not that the chorus lasts very long. It's just like a tiny portion each time. But each time it hits, I'm like, like it's not bad. Like it doesn't actually ruin the song, but it's sort of like, I wish it had a little more there, because everything else is so wild and so crazy, and then that part is so subdued. Is maybe a wrong word, but I can't really think of another word.
I do think I agree with you. Now, one of the reasons for me agreeing with you on that chorus is this is Cyan Kicks' second attempt at UMK. They were beaten in 2022 by the Rasmus, as we know. Hurricane for me was my fourth most listened to song on Spotify of 2022. Song that didn't even qualify for Eurovision, and it was number 4. I absolutely loved it. Now, Hurricane for me, the chorus is so much more powerful, and I was so just missing that when I listened to this. I do love it. Now, first of all, I have to say, Thomas and I are both of the homosexual persuasion, but this type of music video, really gets me questioning that, because the lead singer is absolutely stunning. This music video is polished. I love the rain effect. I kind of hope they have rain in the Nokia Arena. I don't think they will. But no, I love
think it'd be a huge hassle to have that in the arena, and then like the acts that are coming after they'd have to like dry up the whole stage.
I don't know how they would do it, but I would like to see it. I'm excited to see this performed live. I think
this is going to be energy. They're going to kill it live. You can already tell. You don't have such production value, as you said, in a music video, and then come alive on stage. Like I am not worried about staging at all. There was not a single song last year at UMK that was badly staged, and that, like you suggested, was probably like a small studio. So if they're going to go all out, because I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting it to be, less good this year, but I didn't sort of expect it to be this big. When I saw the pictures of that stage, I was like, oh wow, they are really trying to win it now. They're like, okay, we came so close last year. We're not going to wait another 5 years to get Eurovision back to Helsinki or wherever it is they want to host it. They want to do it preferably this year or maybe next year or as soon as possible. So, and it shows just from that one entry, that one music video.
So I really love this song out of the gate. I think the vocals are there. As you said, the instrumentation is there. The production value is there. This is going to bring energy. I still think this is going to be a grower. Despite loving it instantly, I do think that melody, that chorus, it's just going to become a bit of an earworm. So 1 song out of 7. What are your predictions for where this would finish up? Let's do our famous predictions based on nothing.
It's such a killer start for UMK. Käärijä was first to be announced, to have her song released last year, and I remember people saying then, "Oh, this is so good. This is like a potential like top 10 for Finland if they send this," and they're like, "Oh, it's going to be so hard for the other artists to top this," and then like it got topped. Pardon the pun, but it got topped a couple times by Benjamin, by Käärijä. It was an insane lineup. I wonder how good the lineup is going to be this year, though. This is definitely a great start, but we have no idea what's coming. I feel like prediction-wise for this one, it sounds like a UMK winner, and maybe that's just the fact that it's a rock song, because we're so used to seeing Finland doing rock music at Eurovision. And I feel like you have that for some countries. Like there are certain countries at Eurovision that just sort of do similar things. Like even for Belgium, that has often been sending these kind of like dark, moody pop songs. We had Blanche, we had Loïc Notet, we had Senek, Elliot. Those are like 4 songs in a row that were pretty dark and moody. And I feel like Finland does that as well, but it doesn't get boring. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Like with Finland, they could be sending rock songs for 10 more years and people would still love it because it's still very diverse. This is not anything like the Rasmus or like Käärijä, and yet it's still very much rock. Mm-hmm. So
and then Blind Channel were completely different as well. I think this is coming for the UMK top spot. I think it will definitely come top 3. For UMK.
Oh yeah, and also are they like the biggest name in the lineup this year?
I think they're the most known name internationally. They've been on tour through Europe,
and even just within the Eurovision fandom, because obviously people loved them back in 2022. People were genuinely disappointed that Cyan Kicks didn't win, so I think a lot of people will be cheering them on.
It's a good place to leave it for Cyan Kicks. Again, brilliant song. That we both loved. And all the usual ways you can get in touch with us: Twitter, Instagram, and our website. Details will be here somewhere. Okay, so thanks very much, and we will see you next time.